Hi, I'm Bill, and I want to talk to you today about the second chapter of James. And I see the second chapter of James as a multifaceted diamond, where I'm going to give you 3 scenarios and see if you can fit yourself into one of these scenarios, or you maybe even come up with your own scenarios of what James is saying here. You know the story of where the man is in the party room and in comes a rich man full of jewels, and then the poor people, and he sends the poor off into the corner to sit at his feet. And my scenarios that I want to give you is, number 1, what if you're in that room and here comes your favorite rock star, your favorite movie star, Elon Musk, or your favorite athlete, and he comes in and he has a couple of people around him that you know aren't well off at all. How are you going to react? Are you going to tell those poor people to go sit somewhere else and you grab onto that rock star or athlete and just hang on to them, which is showing discrimination? And that's what James is all about, saying it's sin. Okay, the second scenario that I've got is if you're like me, you know people that have some money that may not look at you as being as educated, as smart, as refined as they are, and they may look down on you in certain ways because you don't have that, and they've snubbed you in the past, and they come walking in with people that aren't as dressed as well as they are. And how do I deal with that situation? Do I gravitate more to the unwealthy and ignore the more affluent people? Are they the ones that I would rather go see sit in the corner and sit at my feet, rather than engaging with them in conversation and feeling awkward myself because I know how they feel about me? And that's the second one. The third one is, with the world as it is and Americans being more wealthy than maybe 90% of the population, what if I'm the rich guy coming into the room and I've got friends with me that aren't nearly as have the money that I have, and there's people that are trying to gravitate towards me, and I'm gonna say, hold it, no, I want everybody included in this. Everybody's equal here. I want to sit and eat with these friends and have them engage in the conversation. Everything that I'm doing, they're going to be doing with me. So we've got those 3 scenarios. So check it out yourself and see where you might fit in, or how you would be different in different scenarios. What's sinful, what isn't, and we have to all decide for ourselves how we react in those different situations. And lastly, James, when he talks about faith without works is dead, what is he getting at that point? To my mind, we have plenty of verses that show that you're saved by faith and not by works, that I can't do anything to earn my salvation. So James has got to start, and the baseline has to be that he's not talking about salvation here. If he was talking about salvation, then all those other verses are useless, and I might as well throw out the rest of the scripture. So to me, what he's talking about is, if I have been sharing my faith and talking the talk about salvation, and I'm living like hell during the rest of the week, then my faith is as rotten and stinking as a dead corpse in the morgue laying on a dead slab. So that's what faith without works is to me, that if I'm not walking the walk and talking the talk and having good works in my life, then my faith is dead. People can't see me any differently than they can the guy on the street that has no regard for God whatsoever and wants nothing to do with God. So there's something attractive and catchy about someone that is really walking their faith, that people see something different in their life that they don't have, and that they want, and they want to know, why is this person or woman different than me? Why are they getting by even when things are so tough? in a different way than I'm getting by. And I want to know what it is about their life, what do they have that's different than I have, and I want to experience that. And that life faith is alive, and that faith is catchy. And I've always heard in the past that Christianity is caught and not taught. And it's true that if you're living your life according to God's will and your actions are showing it, then there's something about your life that people want to know more about who you are and your faith. So that's all I have for today. You struggle with James the best you can, like every one of us, and see what you can get out of it, and have a blessed day. Thank you.